It is Friday, March 22nd, 2013, and today's screenshot of the day comes from another anonymous donator. Good morning, Eorzea. Now Celestine here. A little bit of Square Enix news, another Square Logic, and a little shout out to the community. I'd like to start first with the fact that they just announced earlier that coming in early April, there will be a smartphone application for players to have instead of the security token. Now, I am going to go on record and saying that A, this is a really good idea, and B, make sure you back up any iOS or Android device once you get this on there, because it's going to be a pain in the butt if your phone gets stolen, or if you get a new phone and have to change it over. I suggest once this comes out, make sure you read everything about it first, so that way if either of those situations come up, you'll be prepared in advance. Moving on to a little bit more of a personal interaction with everyone here. As I said earlier, it is Friday. I am personally looking forward to Tuesday. For those of you who are interested in the same thing, I am planning to do a Let's Play of the new BioShock Infinite. If you are interested, feel free to watch the channel as well. No, this is not going to interrupt Good Morning Eorzea, nor is it going to interrupt any other Final Fantasy stuff I will be doing eventually, because once the NDA lifts and everyone's in for Phase 3 and Phase 4, I do plan on doing some more Final Fantasy 14 related content. But for those who are interested, I'm going to see how popular this is, if this kind of thing is interesting to some people, and if that goes off, I might do some other games as well. Let's move on to the Square Logic now. Today's subject is Bahamut, or Bahamut, however you wish to pronounce it. The Dragon King, Lord of Summons. Bahamut has always had a distinctive place in the Final Fantasy lexicon as the penultimate summon. His signature move is Mega Flare, spells usually doom for anyone who incurs the Dragon King's wrath. Ironically, the game where we first saw him and most of our memes began seems to be the only Final Fantasy related game that doesn't have at least one iteration of Bahamut, Final Fantasy II. Now, between Final Fantasy VII and its sequel Advent Children, that one had literally four iterations of Bahamut. Bahamut's legend has grown so much that he even had his own game back on the Super Nintendo called Bahamut's Lagoon. And it showed up in a cameo of Super Mario RPG, Kingdom Hearts, and many other titles in the Final Fantasy and Square Enix franchises. Bahamut's appearance has changed over the years, but usually retains an awe-inspiring giant, often purple or dark bluish dragon. The name Bahamut comes from the pre-Islamic Arab mythology, where Bahamut is a vast fish upon which the entire world is based. This fish is said to be so large that if all the seas of the world were placed into one of its nostrils, it would be the same as putting mustard seed in the middle of the desert. On the fish's back was a bull named Kajuta, some of you might know, with 4,000 mouths, eyes, and feet. And on the bull's back was a huge mountain of ruby, and on top of that was an angel that had held the 7 stages of Earth. Now in Eorzea, we know Bahamut best for bringing about the end of the 6th Astral era, and it is yet unclear what role Bahamut is going to play in A Realm Reborn, but given its history, we're sure it's going to be an awe-inspiring and rather difficult one. And that's all we have for today's show. As always, you can leave any positive or negative comments in the box below. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Twitter. If you'd like to leave any comments, suggestions, screenshots, or if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please feel free to send me either a message over YouTube private messaging, or you can leave it on the official Lodestone topic. This is now Celestine, bidding you adieu.